Welcome back everyone to Dragon Age, and it's high time we have another housekeeping episode. What do you say? So, fair warning, if you're not interested in seeing me mess with inventory and enchant items and stuff like that, go ahead, skip the video now. You're not going to hurt my feelings. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time as we start the quest for, and my mind is drawing a blank, the dwarf chick who wants to become a mage. So, for now, though, we want to take a look at our inventory. Specifically, we want to look at, first, we're going to look at Alistair, because he's the one who's been neglected quite a bit, because he hasn't been with our party. And so let's take a look at what he's got. Right now he's using a main hand and a shield. There's an axe. That axe actually looks like it might be better on me. Plus dexterity, armor penetration, damage versus darkspawn, and it's got slots to be enchanted, which is good. Dwarven longsword. Oh, that's good. That's higher damage, and it's socketable. I don't know if that's the right term in Dragon Age. I don't think I've ever seen that term, but that's just the generic term for that type of thing. A mace. That mace isn't great. I mean, it is great. It's got +3 strength, +3 constitution, +1 stamina regeneration in combat. So that's actually a pretty good weapon for Alistair, I think, because it's upping his constitution, which is important. Upping his strength is important too. But also the stamina regeneration is good. That allows him to use skills more often. And we'll see maybe what we can enchant that with. Fire resistance and +6 to attack. Now, I'm not sure exactly, I don't know what the difference between look at his other sword. What's the difference between +1 damage and +6 attack? In my mind, +6 attack is better than +1 damage. I think. I don't know. Okay, so that's interesting. So it's looking like I'm going to lean toward giving him the Vanguard, I think. Because I like that added constitution for him. As far as armor, and that'll give him more strength. What is his strength currently at? That's not... Oh, attack increases the likelihood of successfully landing physical attacks. Okay, well, there's the difference between attack and damage. That's good. What is your... where do I see that? Here we go. His strength's at 33, so +3 attack, or +3 strength would get him to 36. That's not enough. I think these are all 38 minimum. Anyways, we got Ruck's shield. No, I don't like that nearly as much. Bronca's shield. That's pretty cool. I still don't think it's as good as the Idukan family shield. That one's kind of obvious to me. I feel like taking everybody's trinkets off, to be honest, and then resetting those on everybody. I wish there was a way to just say, hey, everybody, give me all your stuff. Just give me everything. And in camp, I think in camp your inventory should be unlimited, so you can do easily do inventory management. Yeah, we're getting rid of every one of these from everybody, and we'll refill it as we need. Reassign it to people. Specifically these. I mean, I could do armor and stuff, but armor is pretty easy to figure out who needs to get what. I think that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. Okay. So, now let's look at Joros. We don't really need to look at Shale too much, because I like what he's got. He's got two... Oh, that's a small clear crystal and a large clear crystal, which I like. They're both ice, which is nice. I could have him do fire or lightning or nature. I need to sell 2 of these natural crystals here for some pretty penny. But I like where Shale's at. I like the cold damage. I like the cold effects. I think that's a good thing. So Joros. 9.8 to 9. We can disenchant that. Chance to reduce movement speed, that's good. Electro damage, that's fine. Okay, so there's that. Then there is The crow dagger. Oh, and this can be an offhand. This is a main hand. This is an offhand. So this one we want to compare with Olaf's prized cheese knife. See, this one's just backstab damage. I'm not doing backstab stuff, so that's going to be a sell. Crow, I need to write this down. I need to write down what I'm going to sell. Where's my pen? Oh, pen. Whoops, sorry. just accidentally hit the mic with my headphones. All right, I've got a highlighter. That'll do. Or a marker of some description. All right, so sell nature crystals. This is my favorite feature of Borderlands, how you can mark things to sell. I love it. Nature crystals, crow dagger, since I'm not doing the backstab skills. Dwarven longsword, we can sell one of those. I mean, I guess Joros could use one of those. I mean, he could. That might not be bad. We'll see what we can enchant it with. Vanguard. Vanguard is what we want to get. Oh, that's right. We could end up selling both of these Dwarven longswords. Vanguard is what we want to give to... I'm pretty sure that's what I want to give to Alistair. It doesn't nearly have the damage that I'd like him to have, but the added constitution and strength I think is pretty good, and the stamina regeneration, plus whatever we can do with enchanting. Okay, so let's look at armor for him. Not a whole lot he can use at the moment, so that's kind of done. Now let's look at win. Oh, excuse me, got the hiccups. Okay, neither one of these are really great for her because she's not doing fire damage and she's not doing nature damage. So neither of those really matter for her too much. Are any of these enchantable? I don't think they are. No, I guess not. Okay, so let's go enchanting and see what we can do. Enchantments.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
I missed that little guy. Okay, so we can disenchant, right? I can just remove this, right? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so Gorham's sword, though, I mean, that's a good sword, but that's the main hand. It's +2 damage versus Darkspawn, but I could give him the Dwarven longsword, which is better damage overall. Higher critical chance. No, yeah, higher critical chance. Less armor. More armor penetration and same strength modifier. Okay, so we're going to look at the Dwarven longsword. Now, what do we have here? Spell resistance, physical resistance. Ooh, that's probably going to go on Alistair's. I want him being really, 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 really tanky and way, way hard to kill. +4 damage versus Darkspawn. That's fine. Electricity damage. I do like the electricity damage. Spell resistance and chance to reduce movement speed. Okay, so I do like that chance to reduce movement speed. So we're going to do that. I think this is going to end up being kind of the same thing. Yeah, let's do a Master Lightning Room. So we're basically going to end up doing the same thing here with this one. Let's accept that. So now he's got this Dwarven longsword with electric damage. That's cool.
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Okay, so what was our... We want to get rid of that one. What was the other main hand one? Not main hand. There's a one-handed that I was looking at doing instead of Olaf's prized cheese knife. What was it? Well, there's the crow dagger. Oh, well, that is plus 15% critical damage and backstab damage. So that actually is pretty good. Where was that other one, though? Oh, I didn't even scroll down to look at these. Oh, that's a two-hand. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to be using that one, am I? Main hand, two-hand, main hand, main hand. Maybe it was just the crow's dagger. Okay, well... Oh, but I like that armor penetration. but this one has better critical chance, better armor penetration. This one just has the added armor penetration. Okay, so unfortunately, let's get rid of Olaf's prized cheese knife. I like the idea of that one. So we're not going to sell the crow's dagger. I'm glad I did this before I sold. So let's look at the crow's dagger. We're already doing lightning. So let's do like Grandmaster Lightning Room plus 5 electricity damage. Where's my... That's plus 4. Oh, okay, let's give this the Grandmaster Lightning Room instead. Now, go back to the Crow Dagger. And, I just realized I didn't even equip that Dwarven Longsword to Joros yet. That's okay. Can I do that here? No. I can inspect it, though. That's pretty cool. So the Crow Dagger... I wouldn't mind that spell resistance. But I'm not really getting hit by spells that much, it doesn't seem. So let's do... Yeah, why don't we do a spell resistance? That would be, that would be fine. That's good. We can always change it out later. And let's do... where'd that cold rune go? Cold damage. Okay, so we have frost and electric now between Crow Dagger and Dwarven Longsword. Now let's look at... Was it Bloodline? No, not Bloodline. Vanguard, that's what I'm looking at for Alistair. For him, I want the plus 10 physical resistance. And I want plus 15 physical resistance. So that Joker's now getting plus 25 physical resistance, plus 3 constitution, plus 3 strength. That is pretty cool. And that's really it as far as enchanting that I need to do. So let's go back to inventory. Uh-oh. Dang it. Okay, so, the game crashed on me. So, let's go back and do that real quick again. I can do that really quick.
Enchantment!
Yeah. Because now I know exactly what I did, so it's not a big deal. Let's get that out of there. The green blade, that's Zevran. Is that good? What's that? I didn't even look at that last time. Nature resistance and plus 6 damage versus beast. That is good. It's a main hand, but it doesn't nearly compare to this. So, Joros got the Grandmaster Lightning Rune and Slow Rune. And then he got the Crow Dagger with the cold damage and what was it, spell resistance? Yeah, I think it was spell resistance. Let's give him the plus 6% spell resistance. Okay, good. Now we want the Vanguard. And that's going to get... Hello? There we go. For some reason the scroll stopped working. There we go. That's going to get the physical resistances. Good. And I think that was it. Except, please don't crash. Thank you. Let's go save real quick. Okay. So let's inventory. You now get the Crow Dagger and the Dwarven Longsword. You got the right one, right? Yes, you did. Okay. Really, I can sell that other Dwarven Longsword, I guess. Whoops. Nope. Crow Dagger, you go here. There you go. So, what does that look like now? Oh, that's pretty sweet. I like that. I like that longsword. That looks fantastic. So this is good because he's got one sword that does electrical damage and possibly slows the enemy. And I think electrical damage might paralyze them. But then my other one has cold damage, which slows them. So I'm really slowing down the enemy. That's kind of my idea with that. So I'm attacking fast and they're being forced to go slow. In theory, that's what's happening. Now, Alistair. You get Vanguard, which is pretty cool. Let's go see what that ends up looking like. Oh, whoops. Is Vanguard a two-hander? I didn't notice that. No, it's not. Oh, I'm not looking at Alistair. That's Sten. Whoops. Alistair, hey, buddy. I knew you were looking kind of big there. Oh, that's a really interesting weapon. It's like, it's not what I expected it to look like. It's a mace, but it's a really... Let's take off his shield real quick. That's a really interesting mace. Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, he had the Idukan family shield. That is pretty cool. I like that. Now, something else I need to do is, since I'm not using Sten, I'm going to switch to using Shale. Let's actually check out this equipment on Sten. Do I want to give any of this to Alistair? Because I might. If I don't, I'll just go put it back on Sten. Oh yeah, I forgot to get those off of him. Oh yeah, I need to redo that. Need to re-grab these because that was before the crash. Oh, dueling. Yeah, Rhett, you never told me how I was supposed to see that my guys were injured. Because I never saw it. I think I read somewhere that it was like there's red text here to tell me that, but I never saw it. Anyways, we're about to be full on inventory. That's everybody. Perfect. Okay, what was I about to do? Oh yeah, check Alistair to see if he can use any of that stuff that... Poor Sten. Is he naked now? Oh yeah, Sten's naked. Alright, so Alistair. What do we have that you might like better? That's extra armor, but that's... Oh, +2 to all attributes and +3 armor. Surely that's better than the extra armor. Dwarven heavy gloves. Nope. Warden commander armor. It's less armor, but it's +1 armor. 0.5 stamina regeneration in combat. 15% critical damage and +10% physical resistance. Yeah, let's give him that. Oh yeah, he looks good in that. Warden steel commander boots. +50 stamina. Yeah, that's better all around. Heavy plate armor, that's what he had. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we have upgraded Alistair now. Alistair, looking good, man. The armor in this game is fantastic. You know, I had been complaining about the items and how it's like so repetitive. And it is, but when you finally get like a full set on somebody, like not that this is all a matching set, but it looks pretty matching to me. The helmet's just a little off. I like that. Okay, Sten, I got some stuff for you. I don't necessarily want to sell it, just in case he wants to, in case I want to use him later with Alistair. I need him to be able to have something. Nope, not Alistair, Sten. Go to Sten. There we go. So you wear these, so you're not naked around camp, please. Now let's go sell stuff because it's pretty... Well, wait, let's do our necklaces and stuff first. So, we got +1 constitution, +15 to healing effects received. This one I want on Alistair. Shiver, +20% cold resistance, fire resistance, cold resistance, +1 armor. That only goes on Liliana, that only goes on Morrigan. +10 electricity resistance, or damage resistance. +2 strength, +2 dexterity, +2 attack. That needs to go to Joros. I like that one on Joros. Ring of Selection, +10 nature damage. Iced Band, +10 cold resistance. Okay, so the rest of these really could just go to anyone. I don't want to have less dexterity, so we're going to give that one to Win. As well as the fire and cold resistance and the +1 armor, I guess. Or should that go to Alistair to give him that extra armor? Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. Oh, wait, no, he already had Reflection on. So he can have nature damage resistance and cold damage resistance. Oh, whoops, why can he not do... Can I put that one there? That's weird to me that it wouldn't let me fill up that other slot. That one's +1 willpower, +10 mental resistance. So we want Win to have the higher willpower. And she can have the fire and cold and armor. Oh, wait, no, that's something else. Whoops, no. Yeah, let's give her... Yeah, let's give her that one. Sure, let's give... Oh, that's fire damage? No one's doing fire damage right now. So, and Shale makes the party, you know, doing stuff like this easy because Well, may as well give that to me because he can't have half of this stuff. That's just a regular iron ring. Ring of Faith. Oh, that's fire damage. Oh, that's only allowed on Morrigan. So that may as well go back on Morrigan. And this one may as well go on Liliana. That's silly to me that only a single person can wear those. Okay, so now I got those. I might sell that one.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife?
Hey, what happened to my helmet? Does it go off during dialogue? I guess I may have never noticed that. Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
That's right, my discount. Don't you forget about my discount. Okay, Bloodline. I love Bloodline. I think that's a cool weapon. But it doesn't really compare to the other stuff I have, so let's sell it. Olaf's Prize Cheese Knife. Yeah, I liked it, but we're getting rid of it. An extra Dwarven Longsword, get rid of that. Gorham Sword. I do have a hard time getting rid of that one, but again, it just doesn't hold candle to the other stuff I've got right now. Saw Sword, that's what Alistair had been using. These are the two-handed maces. I didn't really compare them to Sten, just in case Sten needs something better. He's lacking the strength to use them. Let's get rid of them. By the time, if we want to use Sten, I don't know why I switched that back. By the time, if we want to use Sten, we'll have something better. Now, Wynn, are you able to use that staff yet? You are. Okay. So I need to equip that to Wynn and sell the Acolyte staff. Because it does higher damage and it gives me extra cold resistance. Although the Acolyte staff gives me +2 spell power. And that's pretty good. And it's not a ton. Oh, it has way higher armor penetration, higher range, and a higher spell power. On the wait, spell power 1, spell power 7. Does that mean it adds it to my spell power? That might be the case. All right, well, let's sell these 2. Armor. Yeah, let's compare with Alistair just to make sure. I mean, some of this he can't wear yet. That one's better armor, but it doesn't have the +2 to all attributes. I like that. So we're going to get rid of this one. This one's only on mage, and she's not doing nature damage, so we're going to get rid of that one. This one has +4 attack and a good bit more armor, so we're going to hold on to those gloves. This as well is pretty good. He can't use it yet, but I like that 15% healing effects received. Ruck's shield. Nah, sorry, Ruck. Bronca's shield. I really like that Idukan family shield, so I'm going to get rid of that one too. As for these, I don't like that -1 dexterity. We're going to get rid of that one. Ring of Faith, +10 fire damage. I could just give that one to Morrigan for her to hold on to. Get rid of these 3. As for this stuff, I don't really need to get... Oh, those are gifts. Okay, yeah, we need to start just giving gifts to people. Okay, that's good though. We've weeded it out. So let's go to the inventory real quick. We're almost done here. Wynn, you get the new weapon. Cool. And Morrigan gets that ring. What weapon does she have? +1 to magic, 4.8 damage. Meh. No, hers was better than that one. So she gets that Ring of Faith because she's the only one who that might apply to. So let's go sell that
your
stuff.
Friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Just show me your wares. I hate that you have to go through that dialogue every time. All right, so let's sell the Acolyte staff. Cool. So our inventory is slimmed out quite a bit. Oh, I didn't even look at what I could buy.
Your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you.
That's something that's kind of important. So what do you have for me, Bodan? Bodon? The Vishael Dragonbone. This is a main hand axe. +2 strength, +5 melee critical chance, +1 stamina regeneration in combat, +10 critical, +2 nature damage, and it have 3 enchantments. That's a pretty cool weapon right there. It would take a third of my gold away, though. Bloodline. I sold him that. Beastmaster's dagger. One-handed. Nope, mine's better. Enchanted dagger, plus 4 attack, and you can't enchant it. That's funny. Gorm sword. I love that the stuff I sold him can be bought back. Haven't really looked at this. Let's compare that with Win. Nature resistance, spell power, nature damage, constitution, nature resistance, magic, spirit resistance, fire damage, cold damage, electricity damage. Spell power, spirit damage. But she's only doing arcane. What does arcane fall under? That's just arcane, right? Alright, yeah, so that's not a whole lot in there. How about here? Am I okay, I am wearing a helmet. It's just off in camp, I guess, or in dialogue. And I just never really noticed that. Probably should have. Nope. Willpower and constitution. Blood dragon plate helmet. Is that something I sold? That feels like something I sold. I don't really think there's going to be anything here that I need. Blood dragon plate gauntlets. Blood dragon plate boots. I bet that stuff looks really cool together. Okay, that's mage stuff. That's constitution, willpower, and mental resistance. I'm not using the dog. Okay. Oh, now this is stuff I might be interested in. Plus 5 willpower, plus 8 health regeneration while exploring. Plus 30. But when have I ever been like, oh wait, I need to wait for my party's health to replenish? You know what I mean? Maybe on hard, the health regeneration is much slower. Because it feels like it's almost instantaneous to me. Chance to avoid missile attacks. Plus 2 willpower. Yeah, the willpower would be good for Win. What does she currently have on? Fire resistance, cold resistance, armor. I like that willpower. Let's give her the plus 2 willpower. We'll give her that. Stamina regeneration in combat for a belt. Don't really know what... Oh, he's not even... Alistair's not even wearing a belt, so that's... Increase monetary gain. That's interesting. Plus 2 ranged critical chance. Okay, don't need that for sure. Okay, let's get that for Alistair. And let's check Joros. What belt does Joros have? Fire resistance and healing effects received. Okay, that's good. Plus fire damage, cold damage, and plane. Okay. Cool. Do you have any? You do have runes. Ooh. Cold damage. Electricity damage would... No, that's not what I need. Damage versus undead. Physical resistance. Nah, I'm not really interested in any of those. We'll get some gifts. Okay, so we have a few accessories to add. First, for Alistair, you get a belt, mana, or stamina regeneration, and then is that necklace for me? No, that necklace is for Win. Yeah, I like you having that necklace better than me. Very cool. Okay, well that seems like a much more well put together team. Alistair, don't you think? Don't you agree, buddy? Huh? Yep, he agrees. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you've stuck with me this far in this housekeeping episode, we will see you guys next time. Adios. Goodbye.